Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on Alibaba just several days ago, to be precise, on November 24th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $158.13 at pre-market hours and at $152.93 at regular hours. And at this point, my main assumption was that when Alibaba publishes its earnings report, depending on the results in this report, we can anticipate the next movement that potentially will be the beginning of new trend. And what type of this trend should be? Well, it has to be determined. It had to be determined by the price and by the results. As long as the bottom of $149.29 hold, we might see the next leg to the upside to complete the fifth wave with the price target of $210. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Alibaba. Let me zoom out to, let's say, 4 hours time frame, and let me show you that right after I made my previous video, this asset, when they published earnings report, had a substantial volatility around the levels from $154.9 all the way up to 167, almost $168. And then it went as low as $150.2. It didn't break this bottom, which means we still have all the chances to see its next leg to the upside that will land at $210 mark. But I will show you some interesting details within just several minutes. And guys, as you can see, technical analysis works perfectly well. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, guys, you still have a chance to have a 50% discount to join my Patreon. And it is not a Black Friday sell-off, it is a Cyber Monday sell-off. And the only thing that you have to do is just to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account with limited time offer, Black Friday 50% discount. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's take a look at some fundamentals. First of all, let's take a look at the general sentiment related to Baba stock. If you type in Google search bar Baba stock and switch to new stuff folder, you will see several recent news, and one of them, basically several of them, explains its recent earnings report. The results in this report, let me show you like this. Here is the Economic Times news, and here is the article that was published on November 25th, right after Alibaba published its earnings report. And here is the details. So, revenue in RMB reached 247.8 billion, up 5%, while like-for-like growth excluding Sunart and in time hit about 15%. The cloud intelligence business delivered 39.8 billion yuan, equal to $5.59 billion, beating forecasts of 37.99 billion yuan. Underlying metrics showed stronger momentum, with adjusted revenue growth reaching 34% and revenue excluding consolidated subsidiaries up 29%. Profitability weakened as non-GIP EPS per ADS came in at $0.61, missing estimates by 20 cents, while RMB EPS dropped 71% to 4.36 yuan. Management cited restructuring and product adjustments alongside large AI and cloud investments, which reached roughly 120 billion yuan over the past year. And guys, as you can see, the results are mixed. They missed earnings per share, but they beat on expectations on revenue. And that is why basically their core business is still growing, but the profitability is not so promising as they expected and as expected market analysts. That is why, guys, take a look right here. This is the most recent updates from analytic firms, and right after Alibaba published its earnings report, we have plenty of updates from Benchmark, CMB, International, JP Morgan, Bernstein, Bank of America, Mizuho Securities, DBS, Citi. All of them reiterated their rating. They basically they reduced, the majority of them reduced the price targets, but all of these price targets are still highly above the current price of Alibaba, from wait a second, from 19% all the way up to 43% of upside potential. And that is why, guys, I still think that we have to see the next leg to the upside that will hit $210, and I believe that it will happen within the next couple of months. But take a look right here. This is the list of institutional investors, and basically the so-called smart money investors list, and this is the number of shares which belongs to institutional investors. And as you can see, the number of institutional investors who want to hold Alibaba stock in their investment portfolio is declining. And it is not the best sign, and we might see the retracement that might be quite substantial on the bigger scale. But I have to admit that so far so good. And the price of Alibaba holds a very important level of $149.29. And as long as this bottom holds, we have all the chances to hit higher targets. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So, guys, I have to admit that, this level is very important, not only because of its upside potential, but also because of its structure of this retracement, ABC. It is a very clear ABC correction right after this wave, the third wave from the level of $115.5 all the way up to $192.38 formed. And this is a very important structure, because when you see a completed structure according to IoT wave theory, we have much higher chances to see the next part of its structure. And from this point, the next part is to the upside. And even though if my assumption is 100% incorrect, and this is just an ABC as a part of an A wave on a bigger scale, we still have the next leg that should be formed to the upside, and it will be a B wave, and only then we might see another leg to the downside that will complete the C wave. But for now, guys, this is not my main count. My main count is still this one. We have to see its movement to the upside that potentially might hit $210. But first of all, guys, right after their earnings report was published, we have to see the breakout above the closest crucial levels. And let me show you that the closest one from the upside is this top at $168.87, and the closest price target from the bottom is pretty much these two levels of $149 and $150 and 22 cents, somewhere here. And depending on the reaction right after the beginning of today's session, and if you take a look at the 9988 ticker symbol, you can see that it is up by 2.24% on Hong Kong Stock Exchange. And this means we might see its movement to the upside in the upcoming trading session. And if it breaks this top, the uptrend will be pretty much confirmed. And that is why, guys, from the current price, it might be up to 5% of downside potential, and pretty much the same, I believe, more than 30% of upside potential. Let me measure this. Yes, 34.14% of upside potential from the current prices. It is a very good risk to reward ratio, more than basically exactly 7-1. And if you want to enter your position, just be cautious, put your stop loss slightly below this bottom, and we can anticipate its next movement to the upside. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.